Friday on Home and Family, the star of Hallmark's Matching Hearts, Ryan Pavey, and the legendary Joan Collins spices up pasta night. Welcome back, everyone. Here to make every chocolate lover's dream come true with a guilt-free dessert that we can all indulge in, and I mean it this time, is the founder of the Kellie Kitchen. Welcome to our home, Kellie Logsdon. Welcome, Kellie. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Debbie, Larissa, and Orly all know that this guy right here is very happy to have you in the kitchen. The Kellie Kitchen is the name of your blog.
Yes.
And you've got a lot of great, super healthy recipes. They're basically very keto friendly,
yes.
right? So that meaning sort of lower in the carbohydrate department, higher in the healthy fats, and so great for so many reasons. But why did you want to start your blog?
So all of the conventional wisdom that I had ever been told about health and nutrition and weight loss was all about cutting the fat and counting calories.
Okay, yeah.
And that really didn't work for me. There was a lot of roller coaster going on there.
Okay.
And so probably about 3 years ago, I decided to take my health into my own hands, and I started creating things that were able to cut the sugar, lower the carbohydrate, add in the healthy fats.
Wow.
And hence, the KellieKitchen.com was born.
And you noticed a lot of health benefits from that. Your health really turned around.
Absolutely. Well, I think the number one thing for me is that I was able to maintain a healthy weight kind of effortlessly.
Wow. It's amazing for so many reasons, everybody. I know it sounds sometimes counterintuitive out there because, you know, conventional wisdom is to, just like you say, lower fat and count your calories. But there's a lot of great things that come with a low carbohydrate diet, including inflammation, reducing inflammation, which is so great. Okay, so let's get going here because I am getting hungry. We're going to start with some of the dry ingredients. Take us through what you have here.
So we have some fine grained almond flour. We're going to toss that right in there.
Okay.
And then we have just a little bit of coconut flour, and we use the coconut flour because it actually is a little bit of a drier texture.
Oh, okay.
And so it gives you more of a cookie flavor or a cookie
I didn't know that.
texture in the
I did not
crust.
know that. That's great.
We're going to add a little bit of baking powder. That gives a little bit of a rise to your crust.
To the crust. We're making the crust right now. Yeah,
We're
exactly.
making the crust.
Okay, good.
And then here we have, it's a blend of monk fruit and erythritol. Erythritol is a sugar alcohol.
Good.
And monk fruit is an extract from a plant.
So this substitutes obviously regular processed sugar, and both of these are two versions
Very
of
sweet, by the way.
low calorie sweeteners, if not like almost 0 calorie sweeteners that don't have the same negative effects that sugar may on your body, less inflammation, right? You still get that sweetness. But Debbie's right, depending on what one you use, right? You've got to kind of adjust the amounts because it could be pretty sweet.
Otherwise you're going, whoa, it's sweeter than sugar sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so we got these going.
We're just sifting this together.
Okay.
And then we are we're gonna add in some melted butter.
Okay, very good.
Into this, we want to do it through the sifter so that you get any sort of lumps out of all of the dry ingredients.
And you and I were talking about a little bit earlier that, you know, we say healthy fats and then we were mentioning butter. And I know there's a lot of misconceptions out there, but we've said this on the show before. Grass-fed butter, if you can find grass-fed butter, literally becomes a health supplement. It becomes like a nutritional supplement versus oftentimes regular butter. And so this is the grass-fed butter that we're going to be adding, right? We were talking about this earlier, which is why I'm taking it. I get really excited about these things.
I love it. This could really be called Kellie and Cameron's.
Well, maybe someday I'll be invited.
Because truly, you're speaking his language like no other.
That's good. There we go.
Great. Okay, so then we're going to pour in our melted grass-fed butter.
Beautiful. And we mix that together, and what we do with that is we just sort of put it in the pie pan.
We're going to press it into the tart.
The tart,
and this will get nice and crumbly, but it'll have a nice texture, so it'll press into the tart.
Beautiful. Okay, so we'll do that. It's been in the oven for what temperature for how long?
It's in the oven for 350 for about 12 to 15 minutes.
Great. You go ahead and pull that out. And while it's cooling, we will make the custard, the insides. Isn't that amazing? I mean, look what's in there. It's so great. I mean, the almond flour, the coconut flour, these things are so much better for you than a lot of the stuff that we use out there typically. Now, on the stove, what do we have?
So here we have just heavy cream. There's nothing added to this. And we bring this to just a slight simmer, so it's nice and warm. And we're going to just pour that right over our chocolate chips.
Now, which seems a little... Go ahead, Deb, go ahead.
What kind of chocolate chips are you using if you're going to keep it keto and the whole thing?
Right, so there's a couple brands out there on the market that I like to use. They are stevia sweetened.
Oh, again, be careful because they're very sweet, right?
Right, they are.
Well, they come pre-sweetened, so they're already at the right level of sweetener. But
okay.
Yeah.
And
that's impressive.
And just so you know,
existed.
you can make your own chocolate chips, but we don't really have time for that.
You don't have to make the chocolate chips too.
No, exactly. So we're just going to pour the warm cream over the chocolate chips. Those will melt nicely, and then we'll add just a little bit more of the monk fruit erythritol blend.
I really love seeing this because you are making it healthy and still keeping it very true to a sort of elevated dessert and delicious.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's
true.
the truth.
The truth is, so part of as you're pouring the custard into the shell here, I'll also explain that one of the things, the big misconceptions is that fat doesn't make you fat. And actually, if you eat healthy fats, a lot of plant-based fats for that matter, it helps your body learn to use them as your fuel source, right? So if you're eating mostly carbohydrates as your fuel source, it's hard to use fat to burn fat, whereas you're using fat as your main fuel source. That's how you get lean. That's how your body gets really efficient and super healthy like that. So it's just one of the aspects of this philosophy of eating. Yeah, okay,
So
good.
this part has been cooled down. And we have the chocolate that we just sort of smooth in there.
Beautiful.
And before we pop that into the refrigerator, we're going to just sprinkle some toasted slivered almonds right there on top. And then this will go into the fridge for about an hour to completely chill and set.
Do you have to put it? Can you eat it warm? Because it looks.
I'll do the old swap out here for you.
You could.
There you go.
I feel like the decision to not give this to us at the very beginning was really whoever made that decision.
Salivating over here.
I'm not happy about it. I like
So we are going to just pop out the tart.
There you go.
So good.
That's crazy.
I'll leave this for you, and you can start cutting and serving. Just a little something like
And
that.
everyone,
Kelly.
of course.
That's good.
So
Go ahead. Yeah, just.
I was just going to say that because this is such a rich dessert, you really only need a small slice of it, and each slice happens to be only 8 net carbs. Now, a normal slice of chocolate tart or any sort of pie is going to probably range into the 30 to 60
At least, really,
for
depending
one
on the
slice.
size. So would that then mean if I ate half of it, it would still be okay?
Half the pie.
There you go, guys.
Would that still be all right?
I know you said small pieces, but
24 carbs.
I mean,
there it is right there. Do you have any other favorite recipes on your blog that you have?
Well,
what's
my
one stands
very
out?
easy, almost my #1 recipe is a no-bake strawberry cheesecake cup.
Oh, man. You come back and make that one.
I will, and
Okay,
that's
great.
even less carbs because it doesn't have a crust on it. But
We'll share this.
okay,
Here we
Phenomenal.
I can't.
I know.
This is so delicious. Holy cow.
Who
who needs a fork?
Seriously, how can chocolate tart actually be good for you and taste this good? It's
I know.
Kelly, thank you so much. You're always invited back here.
You're amazing. This is amazing.
Thank you.
I can't stop.
Goodness. As always, the full recipe is on hallmarkchannel.com. And for more from Kelly, be sure to visit her website, thekellykitchen.com, which may soon be changed to thekellyandcameronkitchen.com.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Still to come, discover how staying connected with others can increase your health and happiness.
It's really important to maintain these kinds of relationships.